Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to another round of me trying to improve in the programming. So, we're building an application. We have some ticket to do. 3 minutes typing, 35 minutes of developing, hopefully. So, let's get into it. Oh, guys, it's long. This is long. Oh, come on. Hey, Clasher. Oh, come on. I didn't feel good, So what is the result? 7. Oh boy. 7, 34. Okay. So we are pushed back to close to 5. Oh well.
Oh well.
Okay. So this concludes the typing session, and we are doing stuff selection of the constraints. We do have and a setting of constraints. Okay, so do I want to, what do I want? Now I'm thinking if I want to, do I want to implement the functionality, or is it enough just to have the front-end thingy? Maybe removing it as well would be nice. Noise. Also, I wanted to change the contracts. I'll create an issue for it. Change contracts. Just across the application. It will be currently the ingredient is ingredient data is represented as a map that limits So this ties. So ties entire application to current beam model. And we are keys. Are coded. Undesirable. Oh, okay. Undesirable. Okay. And then the current thing. What am I doing? What am I doing? Selection and setting constraints. Is there like tags or something? Labels. Labels that could be Vincent. Oh, that's filter. Edit labels. Whatever. Okay. This is front-end too, right? Pull request. What did we change? Files change. There's a backend and a front-end. Oh, this is kind of okay. So if it is just the front end thingy, also the next thing should be like change the amount of consumed ingredient per day. Okay, so this one, I will create a pull request if it's not there. 1, 2, 3. So I guess we will make that pull request. This assign that to me. Okay, good. And this guy also assign it to me. One linked issue, choosing food requirements in front end. That has been done right. Choosing food requirements for front end. Okay, so this is one linked pull request. Those doesn't have linked pull requests. I'm confused. I'm confused right now. Okay, so this is the oldest one. Linked issues. We have one. Cool. Okay, so we'll edit this. How can I strike it through? I'll just delete it. Wait, good. It's in to do. That checks out. This mouse, like, doesn't have back and forwards buttons. It was for free, which is my favorite price, but kind of sucks it doesn't have back and forward buttons. Yes, like one linked issue, and this doesn't have linked issue. It has choosing front end. Here we go. Now it's good. Review, and here is just one linked pull request. Yours. The fuck? It says closes 30 here. This, if I say closes 27, it will. How did I do it in here? Oh, fuck this bullshit. I just want to code. I'm not Polish. Guten Abend, Commissione. Es ist sehr nett, dir zu sehen. Yes. I'm Czech. That's all right. It's completely all right. Well, anyways, I want to focus for this, right? Alzheimer. Yeah, he was German too, right? Dun dun dun. Push. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, we will do the pull request. And this will be pulses number. This guy. Create. Oh really? Oh, it's easy. Well, I mean, once you get it, once you get the main, like how the fuck does it work, then it's easy, and then it's like just, you know, like finding the right commands. Okay, so I'll put this here. Well, honestly, you don't need much. You really don't need. You need very little. Okay, so 28, 30, 32. Okay. Yeah, that's really not a problem. It's really like you basically like the branches. So it's just pointers, really. Find and color. Second. Come on. Change it here. Where's this? Boom. Okay, good. Now, so not this. This is black. This will be white. And we want this guy maybe. Okay, that's bullshit. So brush. That's a little bit better. Where's the size? Oh, here's the size. Okay, cool. How can I delete here? Oh, I cannot see shit. Oh, that's such a... Okay, good. So you will be darker. Paint Master 3000, yep. That's exactly what I'm. So it is a tree. Every single time is a tree, you know. Now it's called main, right? So this will be have a like label that will be main, and then you put a commit, right? And each of the commit has a pointer to the previous to its parent, basically, or its root. So basically what you are doing, you are putting in the commits, you know, and this would be like, I don't know, like initial or something. Oh, I can write here, right? So initial, then this would be I did some work, and here will be like another work, for example, right? Now you can do a branch, right? And branch basically is that you will create another label, you know. So this will be I'll do green. So that So suddenly I will create a thing which will say this is feature one, right? And then if you are in a feature one branch, or yeah, so it will create another commit, you know, and the commit will be pointing to, I shouldn't use the arrows in here. Oh well, so this is another commit, right? And this is also like feature one. And if we have a look in here, dun, 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 there is something which is called head. Here. So those, you see, you have like these labels. Can I fucking create it bigger? I want to see it. I want to see everything. Fuck. Okay, whatever. Okay, so now let's go back to that thing. And you can also like, yeah, and you can continue like in here, you know, and then you have this. But then let's say that you actually you know, like change the file, you know, which is it has been changed in here, you know, like file A, you know, will be empty. Here it will be come on, file A will be equal empty thing, right? Here file A will be equal to hello, you know, and here in this branch we set the file A, we change to bye, right? And now then you want to merge, let's say you want to merge this guy into that guy. So what it does, it kind of takes all the changes from this, you know, and here it will create another commit, you know. Here it will try to create another commit, you know, which will have the changes from this branch as well. And sometimes it has like some conflicts, right? If you change like different files, you know, let's say we created file also file I don't know the red color, this will be file B, you know, and here will be, I don't know, some number. Yeah, and here it will have file C, and that will be equal to 456. I don't know, whatever, right? Some content in it. So in the file C and B, you know, like the Git, like he just, you know, he know that in here there should be file B equal to 1, 2, 3, right? No problem. And file C equals to 4, 5, 6, right? No problem. But which one is right? Is this guy right? Is this the correct one, or is that the correct one? I have no fucking idea. You know, like, how can I know? Like, I'm stupid computer. Like, is this the right code, or is this the right code? You know, it should be this here or that here. So this is when it will tell you that you have a merge conflict. If that happens, this will actually not be created, you know, but here you will have stuff, you know, and it will be not in commit, but it will be in your working tree or in your working set. Do you know what the working set is? It's basically what you have on a hard disk right now, but it's not still committed. Like it's not like in. Okay, so yeah, it's like, let's imagine like you can save it, right? So let's say it's not saved to the Git, it's just like on your hard drive. That is called the working set, or yeah, or working something. I think it's working set because it could be multiple files, right? Yeah, easy. So in here, you know, he will try to do this, but he sees like file I, file A, and it's like, what the fuck, what should I do? So he goes like, oh, you know what? Fuck you. You will solve it. I will not solve it. You will solve it. I have no idea what to do. I'm computer. So he will go and Git will put into your working tree this, and that will be files. File A will be suddenly this, right? It will tell like you know, like maybe main, and there will be and then and this will be feature one. It might be the other way around, I never know, you know, this or that might be the reverse. And here it will say, yeah, here in the main you are saying it should be low, you know, but in here you say it should be by, you know. So suddenly your file I is not by, but it's this, you know, and you will solve it. Hey, I am just explaining the basics of Git or merge conflicts and merging to commission, and then I will finish the programming. And so basically as a programmer, so you will go in and you will delete what you don't want, right? So you will delete what you don't want. Then you have to resolve the conflict, which is fancy word for you doing this, you know, like bam, bam, you know, and this will be, you know, like with the resolved thing, you know, like here. Yeah, exactly. You just create another commit when this is solved, and then you basically merge it again, you know, and you will get the then only then you will get this, and here you will already have defined that the file, oh fuck, and the file A equals, I don't know, something else. Oh fuck, this looks ugly. Yeah, so that's the merging, you know, like this is the merging, you know. If you have some conflict, you need to resolve it, which means this fancy word that you in your branch will kind of solve this conflict, and then you push it again, and then there is no problem. There's some there's some problem in it whatsoever, and basically what you really are doing, every operation is really just, you know, like putting like another like things, commits, you know, and you have few labels, which head means always like the last commit, you know, and you can create branches everywhere, right? I can point here and I will say this is branch whatever, you know, like branch whatever, you know, and it will stay there, and it's like completely okay. You can forget about it, and this here will still like telling that here's the branch, and it has all the changes of those two commits, right? But they are called branch because they can be different, right? And they are different because it doesn't happen that you will do exactly the same changes on each branch. That doesn't make sense. And yeah, and there are a few concepts like tracking, staging, committing, and so on. So in the beginning, the Git will not give a fuck about anything what is in the directory. You need to tell him to give a fuck about the file, and giving a fuck about file, that is called tracking. You know, if you change something in a file and it's not tracked, Git will not give a fuck. Like, you change something, what the fuck, I don't care. But if you track it, you know, he's like concerned, like, oh, you changed something in here, do you want to do something with it? So giving a fuck is tracking. Then you have a few other things, and that is so tracking, we have giving a fuck. Right, so now you know what tracking is. Then you have a staging, and that is like prepare it for a commit, or yeah, you know, we will start with commit. That is like those bullets on the graph, right? So that will be the change saved to Git, right? So that's when you actually do the save. But between here and here, something will happen, and that you have to do like manually, or your idea will do it for you, and that is the staging. Right, and that is basically selecting what to save, right? And that means like let's say that we have this graph. I don't want to text here. So here, you know, and this will be the initial commit, and there will be nothing. Yeah, and or you know, you will change a files, right? But in your working set on your hard drive, right, you will change few files. You will change file X, and that will be AAA, right? The content of it will be AAA, and then we will have a file Y, and that will be BBB, right? And then you want to do the commit, but there is possible to commit only one file, right? So this here, now this here, you know, That is on your hard drive. Oh boy, there will be a lot of exercise. And oh boy, that will be a good workout. Right, so this is on your hard drive. Blue will be on HDD, and this one will be on in Git. I don't know how to. I will just talk about it. That will be better to visualize. So forget about this. So you want here in to commit only, let's say, this guy, the X, right? So you will stage file X, and then you commit. And here it will be added only the file AAA, right? File X. Oh yes, it's AAA. So staging is basically just selecting what you want to commit. So you don't worry, you can select the files, you can even select lines inside of files, so you can commit just half of the file. It usually doesn't happen, but you can do that. Right, and in here, it looks like this. So let's say I want to commit, right? So let's say, so right now I don't have any changes, right? So I do here change 1, and then I will find another file, so the HTML, the requirements, and here we will have change 2, right? And now you can see that I have a changes in this one and in this one, and I can select only one and make another commit, which will add here, and I can name it, like whatever. Well, this is like commit message. This is different to the branch name. Each commit has like some comment. What did I did there? And yeah, that's about it. That's about everything you need for the development, I think. Yep. That's the basics which you need for it. Let's see, there is on YouTube really nice video. Git explain that with Git's tool, which I saw, which was really nice. And he did put into it like, fuck. There was a guy which he had like this Git tool. It was really nice, like how he explained, hey, Trump stars. Yeah, but in the gist, that's what it is. And there's like more things which you can do. There's a rebase, there's resetting the branches, and so on. You can do a lot of stuff with a Git, but for the normal workflow of the developer, I basically told you all you need. And really, like, like the Git is like not core skill or whatever. It is like, you can explain it to a newcomer in like 10 minutes to a half of hour with him doing the stuff, and then he's productive. It's easy to learn Git, really. And of course, there's a lot of theory behind it, basically it's kind of like mimicking the file system, like it's written as a file, file system on itself in a way, you know, like, but you really don't need to know like how is phone manufactured to use it, right? And as a programmer, you just need to use it. That's it. Anyway, so I'll go back. I digressed a little bit. I hope it was of some use to you, or it made sense. Yeah. You know what? I will keep it open for in a case of emergency. Okay, so I did the thing, and next will be this guy. I will be working on. This thing, it is not Git. Don't make the mistake. It is hosted on a GitHub, but this is not part of the Git itself. Git is a tool which I have on my hard drive, and yes. So this is implemented by GitHub, which is okay, because there's a GitHub, there's a GitLab, there's a there's a Bitbucket. There are many hosting services, you know, like which you can use to run the Git. No worries, nothing to be sorry about. So I will do this. Exactly. Yeah, don't worry about like asking, like, and I want to be like really clear about this. Like, it is the perfectly correct answer to say, you know, like you don't know anything or something. There's like no shame in not knowing anything, and that is actually one of the main problems which like junior developers have, you know, to ask the question. It's, I would say, for a lot of people, it might be one of the main obstacles, you know, like to be able to ask, you know, like about the things which they don't know. Yeah, because you feel you kind of have to know, right? Yeah, fuck that. Fuck that. Fuck that. If ever the answer is like, oh, you should know that, then you know that you're surrounded by dicks. Yeah, it is for everyone, I think. And the term, the senior developer by itself, it's so like, you cannot really like pinpoint it. And it means the senior developer, it means like it means different things in every single company. It means in every single company, it means something totally different. So it's like bullshit term. It doesn't have any value, you know, like somewhere you have to work for like 10 years in the industry and just on that technology, and then they will consider you being senior developer. And in other company, you work there for a year and they will tell you like, congratulations, you are a senior right now. So it doesn't have any value whatsoever, the term like senior developer. Like, what does it mean? It doesn't mean shit. Yeah, I'm not kidding. 1 year. It doesn't mean anything. And even like, I don't really like it, you know, like when yeah, it's money, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Like, for example, like today, some like recruiter also like got like my phone number somehow, so she was calling me today, and also like first of the question like you yeah. Exactly. And the question is like, are you senior? And then you are like, what the fuck I have to tell you? You know, what the fuck I want to tell you? There's nothing like that, you know. And it's kind of bugs me that the people which are trying to hire you, you know, they don't even, or you know, whatever. Let's continue in this. I will not end it ever. And Clasher will put the third round in it, and I will die doing that at once. I will always be the trash can. So, are you senior? I can make coffee. Well, I probably don't. I mean, you know, because there's also like, even if those simple things, you know, there's making a coffee and making a coffee, right? So somewhere, you know, like making a coffee